G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and I want to say thank you to everybody who watched the previous video and everybody who left a comment, left a thumbs up, and so on and so forth. Your support was incredible, and it's great to see the real community here on YouTube actually coming together and helping each other, helping one of your own. What else is there? I do have a lot more to talk about, but first of all, I just wanted to thank you guys and make sure that you guys knew that that video was not about me, even though a few people thought it was. It was about the victims of this behavior and the people who were perpetuating it. Now, I'm not going to mention names, which is a laugh in itself. The video did really well. Like, you got over 60 views and 21 thumbs up, which for my channel is really good. Not in terms of views, but in terms of like thumbs up. That would have to be a personal record for this channel. But I'm not taking credit for that. That's you guys doing that. It's blown me away, and I'm, well, quite literally speechless. And I apologise for this format of recording. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and the conditions are not ideal, so that's why I'm doing this as a live Google Hangout, and this is the format that I have to take. Okay, my fridge is whirring away in the background, and a few people have suggested I unplug the fridge. But I'm not going to do that every time. It's just a hassle. You shouldn't have to turn your fridge off just to record a video. So that's why I'm doing this here on my bed. It's not a lazy thing. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I should have been asleep hours ago, but I wanted to do this video. Also, I've got no real idea of how long this is going for, so if it's a big video, I apologise in advance. Now that that's all over, the video was not about me. It was about the victims of what was going on. But it wasn't like a serious sort of thing. It was just a pattern of behavior of certain individuals, whether it's trolls, haters, or people who were claiming to be part of a YouTube community but were not supporting anybody else. Attacking people that had who are on the autism spectrum, to me, is highly offensive. I know people who are on the autism spectrum or who have children that are on that spectrum, and their lives are very difficult, and you do what you can to survive, and to attack people just because they were trying something different, just because they wanted to monetize the videos, or just because they had a Patreon account, it was just beyond the pale to me. And then the death threats and everything else, it was just terrible. What was the other thing? I do have some other stuff. Yeah, I'll go into more behaviour of what was going on. But when you're watching a video, or even if you're reading Facebook, the stuff that you scroll through, there's a point where you have to ask yourself, is this hatred? Am I reading something that's vile and hate-filled and ignorant? And do I really want to be exposing my mindscape to that? You know, is this healthy in any way, shape, or form? And a lot of the time, the stuff isn't healthy. Now, I'm not suggesting you unfriend people on Facebook for whatever, but maybe consider unfollowing people. Like, they can still be in your friends list, but you don't need to be exposed to that level of hatred. You know, these people, what they're doing is a distraction. If you want to be successful here on YouTube, right, you've got to upload videos, right? You've got to create your own content, be original, and do whatever. But these guys, they just focus on attacking and putting people down, and they start flame wars, flagging each other's videos, you know, and just down-thumbing everybody's videos. And what is the point of that? By the way, the last video that I did on this channel was down-thumbed, right? One down thumb, who cares, right? When you got 21 thumbs up from you guys, you awesome people from the YouTube community, that one down thumb doesn't mean anything in real terms. And I traced it back to the United States. But the funny thing was, when somebody had down thumbed that video, not funny, I just found it strange that I was talking about people being harassed, abused, given death threats. And I was saying how wrong that was. And for someone to down thumb that video, it means that they disagreed with me thinking that that behavior was appropriate. So these people think that that behavior is appropriate. You know, the death threats, the harassment, the flame wars, and the flagging, and this other stuff. And you think, okay, is this a subscriber of mine? Is this somebody who watches my videos and thinks that I'm attacking them? And if you are that person, because I didn't notice any unsubscriptions, but if you are that person and you think that that sort of behavior is appropriate, please unsubscribe. I don't want to be talking to people that think that harassment and abuse and just childish, moronic nonsense is appropriate. There's a point where you got to go, hang on, this is either homophobic, or it's misogynistic, or it's sexist, or it's an attack on women, or it's an attack on people with autism or Asperger's, or whatever you want to call it, people with disabilities, people who have different religious beliefs or whatever. There's a point where you gotta hang on, this is inappropriate, and I don't want to be a part of this. What is wrong with that? That is normal, human, sane, healthy behavior to want to be separate from that mental craziness, you know? Why wouldn't you unfriend or unsubscribe to the people? Now, I'm not telling people to go and unsubscribe to people or unfriend them, or I can't tell you what to do with your channel. You've got to make your own decisions in that regard. But once again, there's a point where if you want to be successful in life, then you surround yourself with successful people. If you want to have a happy, wholesome, healthy experience here on YouTube, surround yourself with the people that are happy, healthy, and wholesome. Because whatever you watch or read in any social media platform here on the internet, that goes into your brain. If you're reading and watching all this hate, it just goes in and it poisons the mind. And of course, you can make your own decisions, but some of this stuff starts to influence you, right? I know people that, I hear stories of people that listen to certain media outlets 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it's pure hate, it's pure fear, this conspiracy drivel. There's a lot of stuff that people should not be listening to. And look, I'm not going to be high and mighty, better than you, or egotistical. I used to listen to that stuff too. There's a point where I went, no, hang on, this is not right. And then when I started cutting people out of my life, I was the bad guy. And I could mention some of the stuff that these people were doing, but I won't. I just had to cut them out of my life. Like a cancer, I've said that before. It was like cutting a cancer out of your body. It's like you're cutting this cancer out of your mind, out of your world, out of your experience, your bubble, your realm of experience. You don't need that. Like I said, if you want to be successful, hang around with successful, healthy, happy people, and you do have to have the courage to say, no more. I'm walking away from that nasty stuff. Now, I want to point out that that video was not about me. It was about the victims. It was about the perpetrators and this sort of stuff. And there are people that, like most of you, would have agreed with that video. It was a long video. It was 12 minutes. I don't know how long this is, but I'll try and keep this fairly short. But that was the other reason, the other thing that came up in discussing this issue with other people. One of the reasons that these people don't want you to monetize your videos is because they get jealous, right? They get jealous because they can't think and generate their own ideas. They cannot generate their own creative material, their own material that isn't copyrighted. They steal copyrighted material and then wonder why they can't monetize their videos. It's because of the copyrighted material. Don't use copyrighted material. You've been told over and over again. Copyrighted pictures, copyrighted music. There's plenty of music you can use. You've just got to give the correct attributions to the people that have provided the music. There's plenty of sources for free music. Creative Commons 3. Look for Creative Commons 3 music. And I want to thank people who corrected me on that. I used to call it royalty-free music, but it's Creative Commons 3. And you can use whatever you want. If you're going to use copyrighted imagery, and I don't recommend that, alter it enough so that it's unrecognizable from the original. I personally go out and I take my own photos of whatever I need. Sometimes I can photograph or video a random event, and I can take footage from that, But yeah, always create your own content, find decent people, associate with decent people, and find the market, find an audience for what it is that you want to do. If you like doing music videos, find musicians. If you're doing ASMR videos, find people within the ASMR community. I know plenty of people that are doing really well in the ASMR community. If you're doing taste test videos, if you're doing whatever, there's a community of people that fill that niche, But But as long as you're putting your own unique touch on things, you're doing fantastic. And oh, I got one viewer. Hi there. What are you doing at this time of the morning? No, well, they're gone. But yeah, I hope that this makes sense to you. These people, the people that were perpetrating this stuff are insane. They cannot monetize their videos because they're using copyrighted material, and then because they can't monetize their videos, and they've been flagged and they've got strikes against their account because they're attacking people, provoking people who then attack them back, and it's just an endless loop, right? And you just think, oh my God, why would I want to be a part of this? This is not what I signed on for. And I don't think that you deep down want this either. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This is stuff that you don't want to be a part of. Ah, man. You could be making a lot of money here on YouTube, and I intend to not focus on the money, but focus on my audience. And that's, I think, where I've been going wrong. I want to focus more on my audience, and I realize this format is not for everybody. And I want to say hi to everybody that's, tuning in and viewing this. I've just looked down and seen the viewing numbers. But yeah, thank you for tuning in and watching this. And I want to thank everybody once again for the support. You guys have been great. I hope this isn't too long. I've got no idea how long this is. But I got a lot of this stuff off my chest. Oh, that's right. I'm focusing on the audience, the community, and look, if people want to watch my stuff, that's fine. But I want to do stuff that's catering towards a specific audience, a specific niche, and I've got other channels that I can do that with. Now I'm going to focus on doing motivational stuff, motivating myself to upload something at least every day. And I know this stuff is not going to be for everybody. I hope that I hope that you enjoy this journey. There's things that I want to do. There are people who are positive and supportive, and they will turn the ad blockers off if you ask them to. But if you like this video, please give it a thumb up, click subscribe, etc., etc. And that was another thing. There were people that would get upset, right, if you asked somebody to click like or subscribe at the end of your video. Now, if somebody is new to YouTube, they're new to the internet, and you have to understand that people are being born every day, right? So there's going to be people that are new to the medium. It's just a polite reminder, hey, if you subscribe to this channel, you will get more of videos of this type. If you click like, you encourage me to make more of the same. The last video was a success, so this is why I'm doing this particular video. And I hope you like this one too. But try and stay away from the stupid people. Be aware of what's going on. And I haven't named names, and a lot of people say, well, I haven't actually seen the behavior that you're talking about, but you are still friends with those people. And once again, I can't control who you're friends with or whatever, but it will be a time when you wake up and you think, this is the person that Shane's talking about. But it's a slow process, and I wish I could shortcut that and say, don't subscribe to this person, this person, this person, this person. This is no. You can sort out who supports your material and who doesn't. Who clicks like on your videos? Who clicks like on your videos before they leave a comment? Now, I realise it's international and it's a bit hard to tell, but I knew that there were people that were leaving comments on my videos, but they weren't clicking thumbs up. And look, people forget. I can forgive once or twice, but when it became a constant, and I was thinking, yeah, you're not supporting me at all. Like, they just weren't, and they're not. And you've got to be aware of this as well. But once again, I'm starting to ramble. Thank you for thank you for watching this. Please click like, click subscribe, share it if you like it, and let me know what you think of the format. I know it's not the best, it's not ideal, but once again, this is from the heart. I just need to get stuff off my chest, and I knew that not everybody's going to watch the whole thing, but I know that there are people that actually did, and I'm incredibly grateful. Anyway, that's all for me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, stay away from the stupid people. Bye. I just gotta hit stop. Stop!